Do not.
Breathe deep and move.
Treato! Treato! I found it by the clown man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything's. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots. Fine. I gives it to you. For a discount? Yes. Oh, another sweet sale for Papa, the business lord.
What's next, I wonder?
No one stopped me yet.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Indolence breeds madness.
Can't give up now. One day I'll catch a break.
Get your shinies and Treatos!
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles? Oh dear. Dribbles' flesh is near torn asunder. Poor thing was most certainly alive when he was hacked up. Well, that just means this treasure hunt is all the more Hello again, my vicious little warrior. I'd hurry if I were you.
Sated by his meal, the
Do not.
Any of us could be next.
Akabi is
The adventurer returns. That drow's nose.
X-Text 2!
He was simply in denial. Yucks and magics for sale. Mostly bloodstained free.
Still alive, so that's progress. Another step forward. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Why are you here, huh?
Better not be cursed.
Every sail, Papa.
Mikkel Hornkiss gave all to the lepers, fell to the malady himself. He is a beacon to us all. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. Geshan Kirkaros, the broken god, built the open hand temple, gave all in his name. We honor their life and legacy. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
Can't afford to stay idle.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
pierced once. Paralyzed
Tunnels beneath temple, hidden from sight. Concealed buttons. Lorgan opened for me. Father Lorgan helping me. Fists after me needed to hide.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I've got a long road ahead. Should mind my step.
That drow's nose was as crooked as you carved, my darling. He was simply
What's in here?
Miss Silvertongue?
Let's hope a ballad will...
I have something to ask.
You have already sought this...
Dribbles taught me everything I know. Let the music soothe you.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
I saw in your eyes what I see in my own. Death. Mistress needed his body parts for her art. To sow chaos. It is his will.
You feel a rush of power, dark and insidious. Something prevents the corpse from answering.
A shape changer. People call us doppelgangers.
The spell's power wanes.
Let's try this way.
What to do? I should speak up.
Hello again, my vicious little...
Little remains of the person this skeleton once. Little remains of the. Little remain.
Papa sells good things.
Time to press ahead.
Mostly bloodstain free. Get your shinies and treacle.
There's nothing counting house. Get kicked out. So what?
The temple of exactly this. Exactly this.
Nature's edict is to welcome all into his embrace. Some, all suffering.
By allowing his... We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelnane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
Thank you, stranger. Father Lorgan's passing has saddened us all.
Passing? He was murdered by one of the fugitives he was harboring.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that...
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well. Decide who deserves Ilmater.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. I don't...
The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see. They're good people. Holy people.
You won't help. Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a priest.
If you're looking for Il Martyr's charity, you're out of...
By allowing his faithful to suffer the most.
I'll give them a piece of my
Here we go.
It is not for us to decide who deserves Ilmater's grace. Why not? We are his adherents. Who would know if not us? To know the Lord's will.
I'm ready. Have to keep pushing.
Still breathing, despite everything. With haste.
Oh, action, not reaction.
My faith protects me.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Hiding Brilgor from fists. A poisoned blade. Paralysis. Tunnels from the cellar. Refuge. Dwarf, dressed in red.
The corpse remains silent. The spell's power.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
You are against Father Lorgan. I've nothing against. Warned the temple of exactly this.
Have to keep going.
What's the story?
Looking ahead.
That collar looks familiar. Does this cap belong to Gale?
The Tressym seems a little tense, and you aren't sure why.
What a charmer.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Let's move.
The Tressym seems a little tense, and you aren't sure why.
What path lies before me?
Eager for battle. Onward.
Moving in.
Assume nothing.
All right. What now? light on my feet. Let's see what this does. What's hiding here? More for me.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Claren is buried.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR. Here lies Raloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, Sister Shira died 1486 DR, died 1491 DR.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas. Oh, honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmater's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter, but at what cost? Who might say?
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain. You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it? You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest. The urge to laugh dwindles. Though you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
He's gone. Well, he was always good for a laugh.
Blackets will be done.
Don't burn yourself.
What am I to do?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Don't waste a step. Here goes nothing.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
soldier.
Like its will be done. This
A long way to go still. Take two.
Never a dull moment. Couple turns should do it. On my way. Is that blood? No, never mind.
You do well to think on that.
Need to find a way forward.
We'll take one more look here. Then never get the fun job, son.
Got to move.
there. My path be true.
One day I'll catch a break. No choice but to keep going.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
No one back home will ever believe this. Best be on my way.
Something over there. This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorgan. Someone was arranging these corpses. What for? A colourful torso, torn and butchered. Hello, Dribbles.
Let's get on with it.
Enough!
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
No. Dolor did. Splendid. Kill.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The corpse remains silent. It does.
Flophouse. Dolor's secrets. Cleaning up. Dolor. Messy. Left his dagger.
The spell's power.
Best get going. Swift as my feet can carry me.
No time to dally.
The corpse does not.
At least things have stayed interesting. Never wanted the easy path.
I think these were the people Father Logan was trying to help.
He might have tried helping a little harder based on the evidence.
Cautious.
There is work to do.
Take you.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Indolence breeds madness.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Take your...
No time to rest.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. Easy as. Let's march.
Best get going. Wonder if the gods are watching me. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. How much farther can I go?
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Always room for more?
Come on, let's go.
What to do? Bet that will fit in my pack. These boots have seen everything.
I'll feel that one later. Another quake. What's going on?
It's the alchemy. There's something happening to it.
No traps, please.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Trap. Be cautious. Step carefully. There's a trap. Trap. Be cautious. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Well, well, well.
At least things have stayed interesting. Something's on my mind.
My legs. I can't feel them. Tell the others. Let the boss know.
This man is not long for this world.
Stone Lord.
You hear the blood gurgling.
Assume nothing.
All right. What now? If not over, then through.
Not going to last much longer.
Won't last much longer like this.
I've got a long road ahead.
Nice little
Whatever comes, I'm ready. Got to press on.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Very well.
Looks like a trap there.
They decapitated. Still warm. That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken.
Or I'll crush you like the cockroach you are.
Looks like those two are about to fight.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these arses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold. Are you serious?
A pacifist? In Baldur's Gate? Nobody's leaving this place alive, cock.
The Guild owns this city.
wonder if this is worth the cost.
Now this is my happy place.
Moving ahead.
That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like those two are about to fight.
Run your mouth, Kairos. My blade does my talking.
I don't need any attention right now. Should mind my step.
The guild owns this city.
For the stone wall.
At the ready.
Heading there.
Jimmy on the go.
Got to keep fighting.
push my luck again. Have to keep going.
Torment!
Got it.
Can't give up.
Can't slow down. Anything of use? Don't waste a step.
Victory awaits. This is your end. No time to waste.
Smell blood.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Blood? No, never mind. Never wanted the easy path. Wish I had a bag of holding. Looks empty.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
Eager for battle.
My faith will guide me. This way. I'll grab that. Might as well take a look.
Making me sweat. Saddle up.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Stone Lord's thugs. Observing. Spying. Disguised. Harper. Infiltrated the guild. Territory. Control.
The corpse regards you.
Fallen from the guild. The Stone Lord's men don't know. Something valuable sees in their hall. The Nine Fingers fury.
The spell's power.
I must keep going.
Queen Vlakith. Skra!
You are Hasharlak, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlakith.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you.
I'll give it a shot. How much further can I go?
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods. With this heat going, I can't spare the energy to think. I just want to enjoy whatever's left of this life of mine. Anyway, it could be worse. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, with who I'm meant to be with. How many people can say that?
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Isn't there a human crest she can join?
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
I need a moment for the two of us.
It is done. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm more to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Marstilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward. Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart of Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago. Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again. We find Voss at Sharess's Caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tough Kinazin. An unhatched gift, and yet keep it and don't you dare pass it to that lunatic woman prowling the mountain.
Vlaakith's a fearsome one, but Lae'zel said it anyway to her immense credit. I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to celebrate the occasion, but the only gift phrases I've picked up are the sweary sort. Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14. And it's where the flaming fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of lore. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home, and it's worth saving. And you? The city's yours too, after all. How's it feel to be back? Wonderful expeditions to the continent of Mastika gather in the harbor. The Church of Gon displays its most priceless treasures in the High House of Wonders. Voices raised in song on returning day. The heady wines at the Elf Song. There's truly no place like Baldur's Gate.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware. Lae'zel has courage turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics. But should Great Vlaakith come to settle a score with Lae'zel, well, I might be convinced to kill her.
Undying or not, she was very loud.
You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies, every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles. A kind way of saying, "Ye gods, I hope her dusty bones don't break at the first blow." Fear not for me. I will try my very best to keep up.
Damn. It can't have been easy for Lae'zel.
So, Lae'zel's finally seen the light. It took a little time, though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Keeping very well, I hope? Look after my angel, of course. 100 years in the Shadowfell. 100 years being murdered by Sharans over and over. She's a formidable woman, my Aelin. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your... He raised me to... When an emissary of this was lucky. I understand it's strange. Then... I found last... By the... He's gone now. But I...
Glad to see I'm not the only one on the wrong side of an omnipotent authority figure. Lae'zel did well to break free of Vlaakith's manipulations, though I doubt Vlaakith will let such insubordination go unpunished.
So, it seems that Vlaakith is Lae'zel's queen no longer. That took no small amount of backbone. I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well. And Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return. and see it for us. Given the circumstances, what would you like to know? Anytime.
I can still feel the Shadowfell all over me. Still hear her words in my ear. I feel unclean. I want to wash it away. All of it. I have an idea, but I'll need your help. Wait until the others are asleep, then come with me. There's a place we can go, down the coast a little.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredient. This will do. Get in the water. Neither did I. Come on then. We've already come this far. My feet aren't touching the bottom anymore. It's terrifying. Do people really enjoy this? You know, you didn't need to wait until I was in the water to hold me. Come here. Thank you. I needed that. I needed to know I can face things without Shah. I don't want to go back. Not just yet. Now don't you dare stop. I brought my own...
something the matter? I should hope not, after the time we spent together. Oh? Not feeling any regrets, I hope? I'm glad. Though I'm still finding sand in my hair. I wonder what the others will think of that. But of course they will. I hope we'll have more opportunities to slip away. And make sandcastles.
Of course.
Fine. What's on your... No notes. Even if I could have made it this far without you, I don't think I'd have wanted to.
I wonder what the next move is.
Wanna dance?
Assume nothing.
There's no time to waste.
No one stopped me yet. These boots have seen everything.
See the city.
You're
Up on the hill.
going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
Attacked a child.
Of course. Cleaning.
You should have killed the little monsters.
You were provoked. The child was...
I heard what you did. About Dribble.
Blood. In the circus. Without Benji.
Any of the refugees give you hassle? Come to...
Dad says there's already too many refugees.
A Baldurian.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna start?
Army on its way. Not a chance.
Won't. Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Pillows.
It would be moved.
You look like you need to clean off the road, Dad.
If you are in the market for potions...
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventure.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies.
You can't get in trouble for sneaking into places as a kid, right? Just wondering.
We're gonna see the mummy, the dryad, the Ginny, and...
Bet you heard Baldur's Gate was safe, right? Well, it's a bloody lie. They've banned refugees from the city as if we're the problem.
If you're looking to enter the city, hope you're
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no time. The guard is busy with their patrol.
Clearing outside. Can I help you? Oh, bloody ribs.
Don't wander around Rivington alone, all right? My husband did and got mugged and beaten for his trouble. What do you remember? Eye color, hairstyle, accent, anything.
You were big and you were angry.
I don't care how big they were. I'll give them a piece of...
If the sword caused careers,
You work for the guild.
can you believe
Give them a piece of your...
Forgive me.
Do not, under any circumstance...
Do me a favour. Box...
I am this close to buying and training a... I am this close...
I'm not scared of the authority.
Ever wanted to meet the most cowardly dragonborn in the realm?
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that
with the army about to invade the city. Ready by the door.
The corpse has...
This way.
Still alive, so that's probably something over there. Very well. What's that? Seems simple enough. Footprints leading right into that cave.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise. 2 days just to get hold of a still watcher optic module.
Look, unless you're an expert in steel watcher gyros.
I need a quick word.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Only if you're quick. Now let me...
It stopped, but it'll happen again. It keeps happening. There's something underneath the city, inside the rock. But when I ask the stone why it shakes, it...
Huh? You look different when you're not trying to talk someone down from igniting a barrel of rune powder. Chuck your questions at Wulbrun. That's his job. I can make time for chatter after you know what's what.
You're here. Good luck. This damn city's more treacherous than the Undead.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you, I hope. Good. We don't have a chance unless we stick together. The Steel Watch, they're a threat to you. They act all civilized. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change. Freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. Perhaps. All the more reason to get rid of them. They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the free... They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit. Same as it always is. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A rune powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and...
Wulbren, please. This is too far.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
That's what I've been saying. There may yet be a peaceful solution.
Fine. You want to try flapping your gums in the belly of the beast? Be my guest. But their idea of diplomacy is so take the bomb. Just in case I'm right and you're wrong. As long as you see sense, I don't care when you see it. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy. The streets will be clear of Watchers in...
A rune powder bomb? Oh, what the devil has he become? The Wulbren I know. The one who skipped rocks with me in the Underdark. He's still in, but his hate for the Gondians has blinded him. He believes they work for the Absolute willingly. But it's not true. I'm sure of it. Something is wrong. Very wrong. Please, speak to them before you do anything. They deserve a chance to plead their case before being blown to pieces. That's all I ask. Questions first, violence later. And only if absolutely necessary. Gondians...
Now you've spoken to the big man? Good to see you. Never thought I'd meet you again, let alone fight on the same side. Glad we both made it out of Grimforge alive, and that I didn't have to use that rune powder to make a point. Larida? It would have been simpler if you'd told her I was dead. Begged me to take her back when she saw me. I made it clear there was nothing between us, and after a while she finally got the message. Now we can both focus on what I overheard you're going to be helping us fight the good fight. Better get on with it then. Wulbren wouldn't have put his trust in you for nothing. Back again. Make yourself...
Gonna help us clear those Watchers from the streets? That bomb will save a lot more people than trust me.
Locked. But there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Not a chance.
There's blood here, not yet dried. And no sign of the smith.
Good job, gang. Should last us the journey.
Gildro, how can I help you? Sorry. Yes, you're right. What can I do for you? What? Don't joke about that. He'll come back. He always does. He's probably just gone to get more coal for the forge or visit one of the ore mines. Not for you to worry about in any case. And no obituary in the Gazette? Impossible. I don't know why you're insisting on... No. Is there anything you'd like to buy? Of course. Gildro's finest. Come back soon. And if you see Gildro, tell him everything's under control.
You have my word.
Those thugs works for the guild. They can get away with whatever they like.
Why don't you take your complaints? The Absolute Army will be here any day now.
Straight to the source. Stop fretting. The Steel Watch will put a stop to this.
Eye colour.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going... Mummy keeps talking about...
The Absolute Army is on our door. A few days in a jail cell. At least we'd have a bed.
That's what they call
Nothing but scraps for days.
I know, sweetie. We will be safe in the wild.
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one? Excellent.
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
Front-page material.
I've got my eye on you.
That'll make a great headline. Ah, are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today? There was a skirmish a few days back. A band of absolutists came close to entering the city. People started panicking, so the gate got closed. My editor at the Baldur's Mouth Gazette sent me down to get a first-hand account of the chaos. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not. That the refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no mob. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumours. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of, and he's very selective. At the Gazette's print house, though it's in the lower city, so you'll need to get past the gates first. Come to think of it, you remind me of someone he was writing a piece about. You, might want to speak to him about that. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edit. Fascinating. Sorry, can't talk. Our readers will be outraged. Front page material.
head.
What?
Pigeons are very they can't fly.
The pigeon carries itself with an air of dignity, its mannerisms stern and commanding. The bird coos its approval, yet you noticed it flinched at the sight of your hand. The bird stares, eyes filled with fury. Perhaps your open hands are a symbol the bird has learned to hate.
A new face! Something to send? Don't be shy! Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed. Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they? Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven arrow. Something nearby is snatching them, I can tell you that much. Well, any letters you find? Don't suppose you've, much appreciated.
When will I get...
Woof! Ah, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels? It's the only way to teach him. He behaves worse than the dogs. And they found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a... Oh, yeah. He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again. shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now. I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard. I'm not surprised. Gonwick always indulged him. And he's got a spark in his eye I don't like. Looks lively. Take the useless mutt if you're...
It's not just...
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning. Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels.
I'll do a better job looking after the...
A few days in a jail cell.
You'll be getting a mouthful of sparks only if you're quick. Now let me...
Mop.
You'll be getting a mouthful of sparks only if you're quick. Now let...
They let in another horde of refugees this morning.
What if we get caught?
We'll figure something out.
You can get away with whatever...
Never a dull moment.
Don't suppose you've, stumbled much Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet? Much appreciated.
We don't need your kind.
Our kind?
Red.
Sir, you...
time to waste. Mustn't let anyone see. Perfectly hidden. Unseen. Perfect. Better take a look.
We have the duty for the good of the hour.
Still breathing, despite everything. Let's see.
Arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers. You promised me inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes. Citizens only. I won't say it again.
We've got ours, you've got yours. I need you to step back.
There must be something.
I said, step back.
Light on my feet.
Scraps for days.
And the gods don't give a damn.
Getting past that checkpoint without the right papers. You promised me inside the city. Whatever it takes. Remember I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a
What's
bed.
up for discussion?
Can't talk just now.
Let me have a little piece.
That's curious.
No point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers. That was before I saw the giant metal.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in? A few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed.
Can I help?
Fine day for it, eh?
And taking their fair shares? Plenty for everyone.
If won't get us fed and watered.
Might be useful.
Another defeat will wipe us out.
We got here first, friend.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look. Look at that.
Back off! I found these apples for.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Find this bloody keep, as I say.
Savages, a lot of them.
We're as desperate as the rest of these
Anything of
savages.
use?
They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
The state of this car. But what were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just opened up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
It's fed and watered.
They spread like locusts.
Cazador's nest
So we
of
should do
serpents
nothing.
must be
Just
done.
wait for the next wave.
Nothing less would.
And if our children still live,
What will happen to them if we attack?
I share your fear. Brechtei Hathran Rust. Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
You recognize the funeral rites of the Gur people, famed monster hunters. She's burning the possessions of those who have fallen.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra. We would not normally tolerate outsiders at a time like this. My thanks. We grieve those who left us, but celebrate them too. They died well. There is doom in the air these days, but welcome news too. Word has reached me that the undying Ketheric Thorm is destroyed, and if whispered tales can be believed, he was defeated by one looking much like you. The head of the shadow-cursed warlord is an impressive trophy. I am wondering if I could tempt you with another. Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future. They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could. If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
I know tears will not bring our children back.
There is nothing to forgive.
It is good to have you with us.
We are begging help. I would follow Ulmer to the hells and back, but...
To lose our children is Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but...
I pray you will succeed.
And they are stronger than ever.
Our dead fought well.
No screaming children.
They spread like locusts.
So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next
We
wave.
let emotion cloud our judgment, and it almost doomed us. We need strategy and cool heads. I share your fear, but we cannot build plans on
If
fear.
we do nothing,
We will have to act.
Quite a spot, eh?